Welcome to another game analysis video. This is our last preseason game against the Tulsa Roughnecks. I'm playing right back right over here. The ball gets switched to me. It's just a little bit too far and goes out of bounds. We ended up losing 3-0, which just kind of sucked. But anyway, so the ball goes over here, and I go down to double team this guy, and it works out. I get the ball, and we can play out of here. Now the ball's switched over to my right mid. He passes me the ball. I'm taking a touch, and I'm looking down the line, and my right mid is just not in a place to receive the ball, so I cut the ball back and play it back to my center back so we can keep the ball. And then he just hits it up, and then we do a good job to get out of the situation here. Little combination play. On this play, my right mid hits me the ball, but just a little bit out of my reach. So I let it run past me and receive the ball and turn. And then I got a really good question in the last video, and it's I have a lot of time and space, so why do I play my center back and I don't attack? And honestly, it's because I want to get the ball moving. Our coach is really into get the ball moving, swinging, everybody, quick 2 touches, pass, 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 and get the defense moving and shifting. If I take too many touches on the ball, then it's just going to get stagnant, and the whole defense is going to get set, and it's going to be harder to find a pass out of it. So that's why I play my center back even when I have time and space back here. So anyway, I receive the ball wide, and I see my right mid making a run down the sideline, and there's nobody in the center of the park, so I have to go down the line. I play my right mid, and he ends up losing the ball, but look, I'm still pressuring. I step, even though I'm a right back, I'm all the way down the corner flag to put pressure so he can turn over the ball just like that. Just that pressure is what does it there. The ball comes out wide to me, and I take a touch down the line, and my forward isn't really in a great position to receive the ball, and I'm going against 3 defenders. So I cut the ball back and play my center mid, just so we can keep it and maybe switch the play. This ball is switched all the way out to me. Again, I'm looking down the field, and I have one guy against 3 defenders with a ton of space in the middle. So I cut inside this time and play my center mid, who ends up taking a touch and a shot, a little bit far out, but not bad. I get the ball wide from my center back here, and I just play him. It's not a very good ball. It needs to be a lot harder, but it works out, and so we switch the play. Here, the ball comes back out to me after a corner kick. I have a big guy up top, so I just clip in the ball to his head, and it almost works out, but it ends up just getting deflected at the end here. On this play, my center back gets the ball. I get as high as wide as I can to create a good passing lane. He passes to me after he draws the defender, and again, I'm going against 2 guys, and I try to play my right mid down the line, but it's just not the best ball. It runs out of bounds. I get the ball wide here, and see, now I have one guy to beat. I can just beat this guy, so I take him on, try to go down the line and whip it across. So I beat the guy, whipping across on the ground and hard to the near post, but it just doesn't work out. On this play, the center back has the ball and switches it out wide all the way to me. I have some time. I trap the ball down. I could play my center mid right here, and I probably should so we don't go back, but I end up playing back to the center back just so we can maintain possession of the ball. This time the ball comes out wide to me. It's a little bit behind me, so I take a touch. I'm looking up the field. I'm just not seeing much. I should play my center mid right here quickly, but I hesitate. And as soon as I hesitate, this defender now is sprinting in at him, and I don't want to put him under pressure, so I cut it back and play my center back who has tons of time to switch the ball. Ball comes out wide to me, and I see my right mid making a great run down the sideline, and there's lots of space, so I try to one-touch it down the line, but the defender blocks it out for a throw-in. On this play, I just get the ball from my right mid and play him right back. I told him turn, but it just doesn't work out, but we still maintain keeping the ball. I got the ball here, take a little bit of a touch down the line. I cut back in, and it's just so super crowded in the middle, very crowded in the middle, so I send it back to my center back. And look how much time he has. So he kind of takes it up. He plays to me. It's bouncing. I take a bad touch, but still get it to my right mid. And they thought it was a handball, but it wasn't. We kind of ended up keep on playing. Ball comes out wide for me from one of my forwards. I have lots of time, lots of space, so I'm taking it up the field. I'm looking to see what options I have, and I have 3 or 4 defenders right here against one of my guys. So I cut it back, keep the ball in their half, play my center mid, who then can switch the ball after that. I'm getting the ball from my goalkeeper, but it's a little bit short, but I end up winning possession of the ball. I'm cutting inside the field, looking at my options, and play my left mid, who can end up switching the ball out to the left back. Ball comes into the right mid. He starts attacking. I'm getting as high and up as I possibly can. Again, look, I have 3 defenders now, so it's just not a good opportunity to try to beat him. So I'm looking. I don't have much, and again, play back in my center mid. Now, here's a good play. There's a kind of a miscommunication. I wanted that ball right here, so him just to play me immediately so I could take it down the line, but he's looking for that run for me behind the defense. We're just not on the same page. I should have made that run. He ends up playing it, and I just don't quite get there because I started late, but it still goes out for a corner kick for us. On this play, I get the ball from my right mid, kind of over. It's not the best, but I keep on sending pressure and get around this defender. I don't really know what that defender was doing, but I win the possession of the ball, kind of lose it, but still we're pressuring. We're pressuring in this half so we can regain possession of the ball quickly. And look, now we have ball in their half. Ball gets crossed out to me, and this defender right here is running inside the field. I'm acting like I'm going to cross it first time, so I end up taking a touch around him and then whipping the ball right on the 6-yard box, but we just don't get on the end of it there. On this play, my right mid passes me out the ball. I have lots of time and space, so I just end up playing my center mid again to get the ball moving so we can open up the defense. I get the ball wide from my forward here, and then I end up cutting in, and this, I see my left mid making run far post, and I try to clip it into him, but it's just a little bit too close to the goalie, and the goalie easily catches that. I'm getting high and wide so I can get the ball, and I try to do a little milkshake and go around him, but it just didn't work out. But I end up just continuing to play, keep on adding pressure, and it ends up bouncing off of him for a corner kick. This is the second half now. I get the ball, tap it back away from the pressure, and play my center back. The ball comes out wide to my right mid. He first times it. Here, I'm trying to whip the ball around the right side of this defender and across, but it ends up getting deflected, and it's just not that good. The ball comes in up for a header, bounces back to me. I could play my center back right here, but instead, I just clear the danger. I have some pressure on me, and just being safe. Here, the ball gets whipped in. I go up for the header, hit it straight up, go up for the second header again, and then my right mid regains possession of the ball. Goalkeeper plays me out wide here. I'm looking up. I see my right mid now checking in. I play his feet. He turns and plays me right back. Here I see now my center mid in the center of the park with tons of time and space, so I ping it into him. He does a good leave for the other center mid. Now I get the ball, lots of time and space here. I wanted my right mid to go out wider for me because he's right behind this defender. So I got a little bit lucky with a couple tackles here. Got a little mid but it ended up working out. Ball comes out wide. I was going to shield it out for a corner kick, but didn't have enough power. But I just hold him up and then play it down the line out of the danger. And now we have the ball. Here, this is a mistake that I made. This guy's coming running out. I wanted to whip it in first time, but I just didn't have enough space. So I try to attack, and now it's 2v1 here. I turn, and I should play my center mid right here so he can cross it, but I try to take the guy down, and I end up losing possession of the ball. This play, I get the ball and just reset it back to the goalkeeper. On this play, the ball goes into the right mid, and he plays me out wide, and I'm whipping a ball first time. I'm aiming just for the 6-yard box. It's far post, and we just don't have anyone back there to get on the end of it. My right mid plays me back the ball, and look, these guys are tightly guarded, but this guy's wide open, the center back, so I play him across the ball so he can take a touch wide and switch the field of play. I get the ball wide from my center mid. I'm looking up. I could play it back to my center back, but I end up playing into my right mid, who's a little bit tight. It wasn't the best ball there, but it works out. I get the ball again, same kind of thing. I'm trying to get the ball around the right side of this guy to those two forwards, but again, just not the best cross, but it's not bad. I mean, you're getting the ball in the box at the same time. The ball comes into the left mid, and he plays me out wide. I have lots of time and space. I just have one guy to beat now right here, so I'm waiting. I'm drawing him in. As soon as he takes that step in, I take a touch wide, cross it in, but it's at the defender, and he hits it out. This is another example we're just not on the same page. My right mid's attacking. I want the ball quickly, like right here for him just to play me quick so I have tons of time and space to attack, but he draws the defender, and he wants me more inside the field so I can attack, and it's just not on the same page. But here's a good example of playing the right side of this defender. So I need to play his right foot here so he has time and space to do that. If I play his left foot, the defender's going to get to it. Here, this defender's making a cutting run behind me, so I just track him so I can guard that effectively. And then on this play, I get the ball wide. I have time and space, so I take a touch in. I see the forward. I want to play his foot, but it's just a bad pass, turnover. But it's okay. It happens. This next play is a good example of how I close a defender. I'm going quickly, but I'm not exposing myself and lunging in. So it's a good job by me to stop it. I thought it was out at him, but it wasn't. Defender takes a bad touch. I steal the ball. I kind of turn. I have lots of options go forward. I play him. It should be a little bit harder, but he maintains possession of the ball. I throw the ball into my right mid who plays me right back. Now look, this guy's got a guy right on his back. So I play my center mid who has tons more time, and he can make a better decision with that time. And he plays me right back. And now I'm looking up, and again, look, 3 defenders right here. So I cut the ball back and play my left mid who now can switch the field. I get the ball in here. Look, I'm pointing to my left side of my body because I see this defender closing him tight, and I need to create a good angle. So he plays me back effectively so I can get the ball, and now I can attack. I see this guy get 2 defenders on both sides of him, and the space is right there. So I play where the space is so he can maintain possession of the ball, but it's just a bad pass. My right mid plays me out the ball. I have time and space. This guy's coming at me hard, so I cut in, and then I see my forward in there, and I play him right at his feet. I throw the ball in my right mid. He plays me back, and it's just super tight, and I see my forward making a little run up top, and it's an okay ball, but he just doesn't get on the end of it. I get the ball wide. This defender's coming hard to cut off the center back, so I take a touch up and play my center mid, but it just doesn't work out here. And then I don't know what comes next. Oh yeah, my right mid gets the ball and plays me right back. Again, it's super tight in here, and I want to get it up. And I'm see a couple forwards up here, so I kind of just hit it up there, and it works out right to my forward so he can switch the point of attack. Ball comes into me, I just head it out, and then that's about it for the play, out of bounds. I get the ball back, and I play my center mid, who plays me. This was a little kind of miscommunication. It's tight. See, this is where you don't want to play. It's just too tight here. And I try to play a couple times. We all try to play, and we should just try to get it up there. On this next play, I ended up getting the ball from my center back, and my right mid is pretty open right in the center. So we play out, but he just takes a little bit of a bad touch. Ball comes out wide here to me, and I ended up just playing my forward, who's right here on the right side, and he cuts in. But anyway, that's the end of the video. So I hope you guys like these kind of videos. If you do, leave it a thumbs up. And the next game is Saturday, March 25th. It's the first regular season game of the USL, and we play Louisville City at 2 p.m. You guys can watch it live on the YouTube page, the USL's YouTube page. So very excited about that. But yeah, have a great day, guys.